Hello and welcome. It's match day 2 of the Ascension Football League Round 1 competition, and today the first up in the doubleheader we have Deportivo PF and Police FC. Now Police FC, campaigners of the football for a very long time, former National League champions. Of course, they also represented this country in the CONCACAF Champions League. They won multiple national titles, and of course they are the more seasoned campaigners, the Pro League team. And they're up against Deportivo PF, a relatively new team coming up in the Ascension Division 1, as you would call it. They played in the lower tier last season before the COVID-19 pandemic hit. Now, despite the seemingly difference in experience of both teams, Deportivo's coach, Selvon Francis, is not too perturbed of the overwhelming team. But they spoke with us earlier, Selvon Francis. He spoke to us and he showed that he is very confident of today's game. Good day, coach. Well, welcome. And of course, first up is Police, who would be a more established team in the Pro League. Now, what are your thoughts for the thoughts of Deportivo PF coming up against Police?
Okay, Deportivo PF, Deportivo Point Fortin rather. We might be a new club, but we have experienced players. Okay, we are the likes of Andre Etienne, Shaquille Henry, we have Wesley John, Andre Pacheco, all who played in the Pro League before and who would form the cornerstone of Deportivo Point Fortin. So they, together with some of the youths we have, will be the ones who will give a good showing against a police outfit.
And as you mentioned, the experienced players you have, how are the younger players, the less and the inexperienced players, how are they responding to the experience that the experienced players would be lending?
Well, from training sessions, what I'm seeing, they're soaking it up pretty well. All the information and instructions passing from these players, the younger ones, really soaking in the information coming from them.
And tell me a little bit about Deportivo PF. Well, of course, I understand that in the last Ascension you would have played in the lower division. Tell me about that experience and the expectations of this season.
Okay, well, that was a very good experience. We finished third in the first season, in the second tier. We finished third, we were leading all the way and end up third, and so this time around we want to give a better showing. I mean, I know this is the top tier now. We have different players, but I guess preparation for all teams was probably a little limited. So I think everybody started off on even footing, so I think we stand a good chance.
All the best for the season and certainly all the best for the opening game.
Okay, thanks.
Now, despite being the bigger team on paper, Police coach Richard Hood is cautious. He's not taking Deportivo PF lightly. He too spoke with us a short while ago. All right, good day, coach. We're looking forward to the Ascension Football League. It's here. Tell me the mood of the Police team heading into this tournament.
I think the mood is very positive. I think the players are really excited and looking forward to getting back on the pitch. It's been a long time dormant, and there has been a lot of frustrations during the pandemic. So we are really happy and positive and looking forward to getting out there.
Well, of course, Police is the more established team against Deportivo PF. Is there a case of overconfidence by your team coming into this game?
It would be a little silly for us to be overconfident, to be honest, because our preparation has not been fantastic. So we're not in a position where we feel that we are 100% ready for a competitive game. So no, there's no overconfidence. We know that there is a lot of talent coming from Point Fortin, and we have had a lot of really interesting battles with teams from Point Fortin. So there will be no overconfidence whatsoever.
I know this is an international weekend. How many players would you be missing due to international duty?
Well, actually, we only have one player on the national team at present. Fonset was not considered for this game, so we only have Jabari Mitchell missing at this time.
So of course you're eager and confident for the 3 points.
Well, we're looking forward to it, yes. Confidence is always high with where I'm concerned. You know, the thing for me is that, you know, we are always not 100%, you know, sure, because I mean it's something very new, right? We haven't been, you know, preparing for the kind of the length of time that we would have liked to prepare. So we are looking forward. We have a certain amount of confidence, but certainly not overconfident.
All the best, not only for the game but for the season.
Thank you very much.
Deportivo's Keza Jeremiah is anxious. In fact, he's glad that football has started back in this country. After 2 years of inactivity because of the COVID-19 pandemic, he's glad to be back on the field of play. He too spoke with us a short while ago. Just remind me of your name again, please.
Jeremiah Keza.
Right. Well, of course, this is the first competitive game locally we have had since the pandemic had started. As a player, how relieved are you? How do you feel finally playing some kind of football again?
Well, the feeling is amazing right now. We just eager to get out on the field, eager to hear that first whistle. So right now it's just mixed emotions going through, like it really happening again. So it's like we're just very eager and just is an amazing feeling overall.
And of course, first up, you're up against a team like Police, who would have won the National League a couple times. They are a Pro League team. Is the team overwhelmed in coming up against Police as the first game of the season?
Well, this is a kind of assessment for us in a way. We've been training for a while, so it's good to have a tough opposition for the first game to see where you're really at and to just gauge how the rest of the tournament going and go. So I think we prepared for this test today. So I just we just seeing it as a not to say a tough team, but it's our first stepping stone. So this will be the kickoff of our tournament. We hope to start on the right foot.
And finally, as a right back, what are some of your goals you would have set for yourself for the season?
Well, first and foremost, we would like to get clean sheets. That is one of the goals, and other than that, I would like to contribute a lot in the attacking sense of and helping my team in that way.
Okay, well, all the best and thank you, and all the best not only for the game but for the season.
All right, thank you.
Now, Adrian Fonset has not been called by national coach Angus E for this weekend's fixtures, but certainly as a captain of Police, he has been called by Richard Hood. And he too, like his coach, is cautious about Deportivo and is paying them some respect. Well, finally, as a player, you would be eager to get back playing, although you would have been playing for the national team and different trial matches for the past couple of years. But in terms of competitive football locally, how happy are you to finally be between the sticks again?
Well, not just talking for me, but for the team. You know, it's a breath of fresh air for us to finally get the ball back rolling after some 2+ years of no competitive football playing in the country. You know, so as I said, it's a nice feeling to finally get football running again.
And in terms of the first game against Deportivo PF, they are not a Pro League team. You all are the Pro League team. You all want to stamp the authority on the smaller team, as people would say. How confident are you and your team against Deportivo?
Pro League or not, Deportivo is a good team made up of good quality players that we've played against before. You know, so regardless of the name or what league they played in before, it's a competitive one. Going into this game, I'm confident of myself and my team. So yeah, it'll just be a good, exciting one.
And in terms of you yourself, what are some of the goals you would have set? I know as goalkeepers, you might want to have a number of clean sheets for the season, but what are some of your goals for this season?
Oh, well, for this season, definitely the big goal is to win the Ascension League, you know, but just taking it one game at a time. The goal here today is to win. You know, once you get scored on, we can't lose. So, yeah.
All the best for the season and for tonight's game.
All right, thanks.
Hey, it's Ascension football with Police FC up against Deportivo PF, and of course the players are beginning to exit from their tunnels, respective rooms, and it's match day 2 of round 1. Yesterday's action saw Defence Force in a goalless draw with Terminex Rangers, and that was after the game with Cunupia, who beat Westford 4-1. And this evening it's Police FC looking to join Cunupia on top of the table with 3 points, and they're up against Deportivo FC. Deportivo looking to make a name for themselves in this encounter. And the Deportivo team will be a team with a bit of experience mixed with youth, and of course players like Alfred Russell, Alfred, Adrian, Andre Etienne, Shaquille Henry, Isaiah Hudson, Daniel Hospitalis, Wesley John, Jeremiah Keza, Ezekiel Keza, Anderson Morrison, Andre Pacheco, Miguel Payne, and those are the players who will form the starting 11 for the Deportivo team. Now taking a look at the Police team led by their goalkeeper Adrian Fonset. They would include Rakim Kibi, Karim Freitas, Joel Lewis, Therese Bowley, Aaron Kennedy. Of course, we have Adrian Fonset, Salim Henry, Aaron Roberts, Gabriel Nanton, Kadeem Hutchinson, and Cameron Purcell, and that's the Police lineup. The sun is with us in this encounter, and the field, I wonder how the players will have to adjust playing on this pitch, because the grass, while the grass is dry, the pitch is hard, the grass is not well cut. It's a bit high, about an inch high, so the players will have to adjust their game, especially the passers who would play the game with the ball to their feet as well. Is not perturbed. Is not perturbed, overwhelmed by police. We spoke with Depot. So Deportivo in their colorful jerseys defending the goalpost on the right, and Police with their blue, the sky blue top, navy blue pants. They will be defending the goal to the left. The throw for Deportivo with their number 24, Wesley John, not getting any advantage on the Police. I think internet. So the sun is, we are losing the sun, so the players will be feeling a bit more cool as Deportivo try to control it from the back. A lot of space on the right side. The long ball looking to find a man up front, but the defensive Police would just take care of that easily. Ezekiel Keza leaving the throw to be taken on a good skill by Daniel Hospitalis, just carrying the ball over the touch line. So it's a throw for Police on their right side. It's a long throw, finally controlled by Police, but Deportivo would come away with it. Deportivo trying to build from the right, ball swinging in, but not finding his man, but eventually coming to Daniel Hospitalis, plays it across the park for Shaquille Henry. The ball coming across the face of the goal, and there's a goal, but the referee, the assistant, is offside. So Deportivo getting a goal pulled back. Good build up by the Deportivo team. Played up. Russell Alfred to finish, but the referee will pull it back. So that's still a goalless game between Police and Deportivo. Police surviving because of the offside trap, trying to form an attack of their own, but snuffed away by the Deportivo defense. And another offside call, this time on the other side of the pitch for Police. Referee assistant picking it up early. We don't have VAR here, but the assistant referees are doing just fine as Deportivo looking to build the long ball, trying to find where it actually finds the assistant referee's bench. Deportivo is pressing and forcing Fonsa to get into the action. Shaquille Henry just get blowed for the infringement there to give Police their free kick. Or is it a throw? Good challenge in the end. So it's a throw for Police. All of the play is concentrated on this side of the pitch, but there's an attack coming across the face of the goal, but cleared by the Deportivo. That's number 18 for Deportivo, Anderson Morrison. Ball coming across the face of the goal, and it's a shot, but as police try to maintain and build from the right side, from the left side. A good play coming up here, but the goalkeeper has to be called into action. As he starts the attack on the right, Deportivo, who would have come third in the last edition of the Ascension football, but they would have done so in the second tier as the ball is played back to Adrian Fonset. The Deportivo, after coming third in the second tier of the Ascension football a couple years ago, they are now in the big league against Police. And they're holding their own. They actually found the back of the net, although it was offside. The throw by Daniel Hospedales. And Police building again, but stopped in the tracks in their own half. Trying to be a bit too cute with the back heel. Good turn. But he has a lot of running to do, and the ball was just escorted over the line by Andre Etienne. Anderson Morrison will take the throw, looking to find the attacker. He's brought to ground. The referee would see the infringement and blow, so it's a free kick for Deportivo. Healing from point 14. Deportivo PF, Deportivo point 14. Andre Etienne behind the ball. He will look to send it up field. He plays it back to the last stopper. So Deportivo content with just knocking the ball and playing the long ball, but it was too long over the head of Daniel Hospedales. Police trying to start the attack on the right side, but another offside trap. Kadeem Hutchinson not beating the eyes of the referee's assistant. The goalkeeper would play it short to Anderson Morrison, who now sends it upfield. Good control, but Shaquille Henry carried the ball over the line. So a free kick for Police. Aaron Roberts, a throw, sorry, Aaron Roberts. That's a hard tackle by Anderson Morrison. The referee will pull it back for a free kick for Police on the right side, just inside of the Deportivo's half. Still goalless. We're in the 11th minute of play. Police FC and Deportivo PF. Deportivo did find the back of the net, but it was ruled offside. So they are enjoying some attacking play. They also have their share of defending to do as well. That's Aaron Roberts for Police. In the right back position. This time he evades his man, looking for the ball across the face of the goal, but well done. And that's Andre Etienne, who has been quite busy so far in this first half. Police concentrating their attack on the right side. So it's a throw in for Gabriel Nanton. The corner for Gabriel Nanton, who would swing it in with his left foot. Well done by the goalkeeper, and they would earn another corner as he punched it over the bar. So Nanton swinging it in with his left foot, and this time it's a far corner. And this time Elijah Belgrave would swing it in with his right foot. Ball coming across the face. Not cleared out. And this time Deportivo would come away with it. Morrison. Shaquille Henry going back and looking to play the ball on the right side, but putting his man under some pressure. Done well to keep the ball in play. 12 minutes gone. Police nil, Deportivo PF nil. Police attacking again, trying to dribble his man, looking to play the ball, but not how he wanted. Some good work into the box. He's brought down, and he's called for diving, and he will be shown a yellow, first yellow for the game. Trying to see the number on his jersey, but that's the first yellow for Police. He thought he had won himself a penalty, but the referee says no, and that's the number 11, Joel Lewis. Now Deportivo would win a free kick as Russell Alfred brought down in a position where he was heading towards goal. So they have an interesting free kick just outside the box, several players standing behind it. Ezekiel Kazar, we have Shaquille Henry, we have the number 19, Andrew Pacheco. They're all behind it. We'll see who will eventually take it. It looks like it's set up for Shaquille Henry to take it with his right foot. So Adrian Fonset fixing his wall. As a goalkeeper, he would want his wall to be positioned just where he wants it. A poorly taken free kick, but the ball is not cleared. And so Police would now come away with it, but only just, as Deportivo will start the attack. The ball just like a pinball machine. Jeremiah Kazar doing a good work on his right side. He did say he wanted to be involved in the attack. He did say he wanted to be involved in the attack for Deportivo, and done quite well as a right back. sending the ball back into, but the police will come away with it. Some shoot, tugging, and the referee will blow. So police coming into this game as the superior of two teams in terms of the name, in terms of paper, and of course they will want to show that, but the ball would just run out of real estate. Kadeem Hutchinson doing a lot of running on the right side. He is doing quite well on the right side for police. Plays it across to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looking to push the ball forward. He waits. Ball comes across and dealt with by Deportivo. Deportivo PF showing what they have been doing in the off-season. Fonset, the captain and the goalkeeper, he finds his man Aaron Roberts, skill in the middle of the park. Aaron Roberts have it on the right. That's the number 29, Hutchinson. Looking to beat pass and looking for the ball to come across the face of the goal, but now cleared away. Switch to the left. Pushing forward. Some nifty footwork, but good defending in the end. And it's another goal kick for Deportivo PF. Not a badly taken quick, but police will gain control. Roberts is claiming it, but it will go for Deportivo. Another throw for the point 14 team to be taken by their number 20, Daniel Hospedales. Shaquille Henry free on the left. Ball is played way across to the right side. He had an option to play him on the left, but he chose to go it all alone. But he wins a free kick. The police with an interesting free kick that would cause some problems for Deportivo defense. Karim Freitas leaving it for Gabriel Nanton. So Nanton will try to whip it in with his left foot, hoping to find a head of a police player. Kadeem Hutchinson calling for it in his middle of the park. Police FC and Deportivo PF are still goalless. Played into Hutchinson. Police didn't think this free kick through. Give Deportivo some credit, actually finding the net, but it was offside, so it's a goalless game still after 19 minutes. We're in the 20th minute, a throw for police on the left side. You would think that as the game go along, Deportivo will be the happier of the two teams. They are showing more intent in their attacking play. KB just playing the ball safe into touch. to play it back to his goalkeeper, that's Aaron Roberts, Fonset, with a long clearance. Sort of push. So it will be a free kick for Police. Taken by Cameron Purcell. Finding Hutchinson on the right. Turning away from him, man there was Gabriel Nanton. Police looking to go forward now, and it's a very interesting free kick that will interest the Police players. As Tyrese Bailey was brought down just in front of the box. So Police with a very interesting free kick that would cause the Deportivo goalkeeper some concern. See number 10 behind it, Kareem Freitas, as well as Salim Henry. So one of them will be the decoy, obviously, but it looks like Freitas setting himself up for this free kick. And a chance to put Police 1-0 up ahead against Deportivo PF. In straight to the wall. Blocked again. So the Deportivo defense and the wall is doing what they did, what they should do. But this time the attempted clearance, missed kick, goes into touch. So Police would make use of this throw. Another throw for Aaron Roberts to take on the right side for Police. Short throw. Deportivo would finally clear it out. Looking for their man, lone man Shaquille Henry. Got a bit of pull from for his shirt, but referee allowed that to go, and Police would come away with it on the left. Roberts. The referee's whistle would pull it back for a free kick for Police. Henry, just in your picture, winning the free kick. Feed across the park. Richard Hood just giving some instructions to Rakim Kebi. Police trying to make something out of it, but the goalkeeper would just gobble that one. A goalless game for Police. Both teams had a fair share of chances and played all the way back to the goalkeeper, Fonset, who couldn't hold it, so he had to use his feet. And an infringement, so free kick for Police on the left side of the field. Some attention. He will get some medical attention as the medics have been summoned. Let's look at the free kick. So it's bundled over. Got a knock behind his head. After 24 minutes, heading into 25 minutes, Police 0, Deportivo .14 or Deportivo PF 0. They did find the back of the net in around the 8th minute of play, but it was called for offside. Looking at another angle of the infringement. Good to see he's back on his feet. That's the number 27, Gabriel Nanton. So So the play will be restarted by Purcell, plays it back to the goalkeeper, Adrian Fonset. National goalkeeper not selected these couple games by national coach Angus Eve, winning the opening encounter last evening against Barbados 9-0. Barbados coached by another former captain, Russell Latterby. A throw for Anderson Morrison to take for Deportivo. They have to do some defending, but a good ball here. But he was just pulled back to the referee's whistle, and I'm sure that Kareem Freitas was looking to hit a shot, but the referee whistle pulled it back because they were not getting the advantage. So the ball is played back for the police free kick. It will be taken by Nanton. A shot from distance. A very overly ambitious shot. Now if he's feeling that lucky, he should play the numbers later. He should play the lotto numbers later. That's the number 33, Cameron Purcell. Oh, a missed kick here by the goalkeeper. Anderson Morrison couldn't get that if he was 7 feet tall. Putting the defense under some pressure, playing it back, but finally cleared, looking for Shaquille Henry. The ball over the touch, so it's a throw-in for police. So other than getting the back pass from the police team, Adrian Fonset hasn't had much to do in this game. Deportivo, another attack on the left side with number 20, but the cross was quickly muffled, so Daniel Hospitales wasn't able to get a cross in before it was snuffed out by the police defense, but they won themselves a corner. And the right back, Jeremiah Keza, would look to swing it in with his right foot. So Adrian Fonset may have a bit to do with this corner. Header coming in, but not particularly good. The cross coming in, fails it down, and the ball just snuffed away. Just when Ezekiel says I was ready to leg with a shot, but police would come away with attack on their own, and it's looking good here, but good defensive work, because it was only the number 10 to find, and he's fell to the ground with no help of the defender. Daniel Hospitales, Shaquille Henry, coming under some pressure from Rakim Kebi. Hutchinson with loads of space. Daniel, ball looking to play forward. Just taking his time, spending too much time with Terrence Bailey. Gabriel Nanton wins the ball for Police on the right. Across the face of the goal, a shot, but well, and it's an own goal. I don't know if it will be credited with the own goal by Andre Etienne, or will it be given to, or will it be given to Joel Lewis, who took the shot, but the deflection from the defender Andre Etienne sent the goalkeeper the wrong direction. So it's a 1-0 for Police. As we look at the free kick here, the ball brought in, the shot taken, the big deflection taken, and the Police, whoever the goal is credited to, they are in front 1-0. So Police enjoying a 1-0 lead in the 31st minute. Deportivo looking for a chance looking to find Shaquille Henry, but Shaquille Henry will get another bite of the cherry. He run into some pressure, playing with the ball a bit too much, trying to free himself up. So a throw for Deportivo. They have fallen behind. 31st minute goal. Jeremiah Caesar with a long throw. He came in with his feet high, but referee allowed that as the ball will go over the line for a corner kick for Deportivo, who are trailing 1-0 after the goal from Police. A shot from Joel Lewis, taking a deflection into the back of the net. So Deportivo looking to go level so they can go into half-time with even honors. Free kick, the ball coming in, the corner coming in, not cleared properly, but now it would just getting the free kick there was Bailey. Ian Roberts, Nanton. Jeremiah says I missed. So Police looking good for a second. This time a team shot, easily picked up by the goalkeeper. No problems with that one. Too much air into that ball. So dealt with Nanton. Jeremiah says, putting his man under some pressure there as Deportivo would win the ball, but back with Police. So as the game continues, the longer the game continues, Police have been coming into the game eventually, and they are leading. Joel Lewis firing the shot, firing Police into the 1-0 lead. As we see some of the players for the second game of the doubleheader in the stands. So Deportivo would just try to get rid of that. And a shot coming in, well saved by the goalkeeper, diving to his right. Some of the Police staff happier of the two sets of fans leading 1-0. Ball looking to find Shaquille. But well done by the defense of Police. Nanton. The ball partly cleared, but straight to Joel Lewis. Not sure what he was thinking with that ball, playing the ball forward to no man's land, into touch, so Deportivo would come away with it. Both teams playing the ball nonchalantly in the back, even in their own penalty areas. They're not getting rid of the ball at the back, looking to build from the back. Shaquille Henry looking to go forward. He enters the box of the police. No one. Oh, this is a chance, and I don't know what was going on in the mind of Ezekiel Kazar. He had the goalkeeper at his mercy. At his mercy. Maybe he was shocked that he even got the ball in that position by himself. And I could imagine a million and one things. He wanted to go think about how to hit this shot, how to score. So many things could have been going through his mind. Look at that. And enough time for Cameron Purcell to win. Look at that again. All the time in the world, Ezekiel Kazar. But one thing, he did win the corner though. So still has something to show for it. Corner taken by his brother, Jeremiah Kazar, into the hands of Adrian Fonset. Police was trying to start their own attack with Karim Freitas. Ewan Roberts with the throw. The goal scorer knocking the ball across the ball comes across the face of the goal, but a good defensive work from the number 25, Andre Etienne. The ball was played straight onto him, and the goalkeeper eventually knocking the ball over the bar. So police continue coming at Point Fortin, Deportivo PF. Nanton. Oh, poor ball. Across the face of the park, but Nanton would come away with it. He had the support of Roberts, but doesn't use him. Plays the ball across the field on the left side. Freitas! Latching onto the pass, and police are 2-0 up. Freitas with goal number 2. So Nanton playing the ball all the way to the left, and the cross came in. Freitas read the play, latching onto the cross. As you see the replay, the goalkeeper had no chance at all. To Freitas scoring the second goal for police. Good goal for Freitas to open his account, and police leading 2-0 in the 40th minute. So police coming into this game cautious, giving Deportivo their respect. But at half-time, they will be looking towards a 2-0 lead. If they don't score another one in the next 5 minutes, Deportivo will be trying to get back into the thick of things. They would need to pull back one as soon as possible so they can go into the half still in touching distance. As the ball is played, Cesar is there, but he doesn't try to use him. Cesar looking to win the ball. He must be ruining his chance. The shot he had earlier, he was all alone in front of the goal. How much of a difference would that have been if Kezar would have scored his chance when he got the ball in front of the goal with just the goalkeeper alone to beat? But things like that do happen. The throw on the left side for Shaquille Henry to get, but he doesn't get past the two defenders for Police, Aaron Roberts, Nanton. Nanton beaten in the wrong direction, but eventually get it cleared. The ball is played for Hutchinson. He has the room, he has the pace. He tried, just missing the upright. Just missing the upright. He went for goal, the goalkeeper was already beaten, but perhaps the goal post was also beaten. Kadeem Hutchinson going for goal. Ambitious shot. Just missing. The ball was played within the right foot, with the right foot, so of course the swerve would go away from the goal, as he would have kicked it with his instep. So Nanton receiving more medical attention. So Police going into the 43rd minute with a 2-0 lead. Goals from Joel Lewis, who had the help of a deflection, and the number 10, Kareem Freitas. And of course Deportivo with Jeremiah Kezar had a chance to draw level, but he didn't know what to do with the ball when he got it in front of goal with just the goalkeeper alone, and giving Kimroy Purcell time to win the ball. But this is Gabriel Nanton just walking off the field to receive more medical attention, so Police would play with 10 men in the meantime, as Nanton gets some medical attention. So Shaquille Henry doesn't get past Aaron Roberts. Throw will be taken by Wesley John. Shaquille Henry going to ground and losing out on the ball. Kareem Freitas, the goal scorer of the second goal, plays the ball against the back of Kezar. Another attack for Police, but the goalkeeper will just come out doing some sweeping work. Doesn't land. Did himself some damage as he came to clear that ball. And now the medics have been summoned yet again on the field. The medics have been doing their fair share of work as well. So if you look at the free kick, maybe how he landed, just causing himself a bit of damage as he receives medical attention. We look at the Deportivo's bench, looking on with some concern with the goalkeeper. Seems to be okay. Good to see him back on his feet, walking back to his goal. Although he has been beaten twice, he had made a very good save where he made a dive to his right. So good to see the Deportivo goalkeeper is okay again. The throw getting ready to be taken by Aaron Kennedy. Selvon Francis shouting at his players. They are trailing 2-0. Goals from, we are into stoppage time. Goals from Joel Lewis and Therese B. and Kevin Freitas. Numbers 11 and number 10 respectively for Police. 3 minutes stoppage time that the referees would have signaled. Nanton, who came back into the game, he's behind the ball for another free kick that he will look to whip it in, looking for a blue shirt. Not clearing the ball properly. Ball too much air into this one. Deportivo having some problems in clearing out the ball. The ball is eventually cleared by Police, so the Deportivo would get another throw in. And hard foul on number 16, Aaron Kennedy. On number 19, sorry, I should say. Salim Henry. He's back on his feet. He's good. Police leading 2-0. Hard tackle from Wesley John, who gets away from a card. Good to see Henry back on his feet. The ball played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Fun set. And the referee blows 3 minutes on the dot for half time. Police going into the half with a 2-0 lead over Deportivo Point Fortin. Goals from Joel Lewis and Kareem Freitas. Police will go into the half with a 2-0 lead here at the Arima Velodrome. Police leading Deportivo PF going into the half. Seeing Fonset, the goalkeeper, not having much to do in this first half, but of course his opposite number, Miguel Payne for Deportivo, had some work to do. Picked up the ball twice at the back of the net and made a diving shot to his right. It's half time here at the Arima Velodrome between Deportivo and Police. Police leading 2-0. Highlights of the first half, some nimble work from number 20, Daniel Hospitalis. Getting the ball across the park. But Russell Alfred was found in an offside position. Another Police attack off the corner. Freitas with a free kick straight to the wall. Deportivo has had some problems in clearing the ball. Nanton, first time receiving attention. Freitas with the ball. The shot from, that was Joel Lewis as he scored the first goal. Getting a deflection of Andre Etienne. Diving save from Miguel Payne. And this is where Kassar getting the ball all alone. He should have scored there. There's no two ways about it. He should have scored. Very disappointed. Ezekiel Kaza. And this is a goal. This is a goal from Freitas as he met the cross perfectly to give Police the 2-0 lead. So that's it here at halftime. Police 2, Deportivo PF 0. So we have more when we come back. It's the second half of the Ascension football game between Police FC and Deportivo PF. Police leading 2-0 with goals from Joel Lewis and Kareem Freitas. Scored. Joel Lewis got the help of a deflection of Etienne, and of course Kareem Freitas meeting a brilliant cross, finishing brilliant past the goalkeeper. So there's a couple changes, one change for Deportivo. Gets information of the player coming in a short while. A throw for Deportivo on the left. Finding Shaquille Henry. He's pursued by two defenders, eventually won by Aaron Roberts. Freitas going to ground. The referee would give him some help as he blew the whistle for a free kick for Police. Quickly taken by Nanton. The attack on the right, the course will be looking to find Therese Bailey, but Freitas with a weak team shot. So the goal scorer of the second goal finishing off with a very team shot, no problems for the goalkeeper. The goal kick. Deportivo contented with just playing the ball from the back. Twisting and turning, looking to find Keza. Jeremiah Keza looking to find Ezekiel. Deportivo will have another throw. Jeremiah Keza. Not a particularly good clearance. Ezekiel looking to run the ball down, but Police ball finding Shaquille. The cross eventually not being a cross, but it will stay with Deportivo. Brought down. He would have come on at half time. So he's causing some problems as he had come on, Mark Ramdeen. Looking to make a positive impact since his introduction. He would take the free kick that he himself would have won. Ezekiel Keza would take over. He would take the free kick. He will swing it in with his right foot. Ball played back. Winning the corner, but some of the Deportivo players would have been calling for the handle ball, but the referee will say, be contented with a corner. Mark Ramdeen will go ahead and look to swing it in with his left foot. Adrian Fonset and his defense will be ready for this one. The ball is come and knocked away by Fonset, but Nanton needlessly gives up a corner. So another corner for Deportivo. Shaquille Henry is looking like he will swing it in. Usually you would see a striker in the box and not the one taking the corner. Police would break, but good work. Luke Phillip doing some good work with the number 8 on his back for Deportivo. Police leading comfortably 2-0 Nanton. The ball is played looking for their forward players. Eventually fall into Lewis. Lewis to Nanton. Nanton on the right side. Roberts, Nanton. Ball getting a knock, the referee getting involved in the play. Not in a way he would want to. He'll drop the ball for Nanton. Turning away from his man, looking for Roberts. Roberts looking to play Lewis. Lewis tried to, didn't get the ball back, but Deportivo will go away with it. Shaquille Henry is making a run on the left. Taken care of by Rakim Kebi. It's a throw for Deportivo. Looking for, the ball is swung in. Thanks. So Deportivo will try to get back into this game, trailing 2-0. One goal would make a difference and put some pep back into the step. Deportivo did find the back of the net before Police, but it was ruled offside. So Police with an attack as the artificial light comes into play. As we have lost the sunlight, the sun is now starting to set. Nanton in the middle of the park, turning away from his man, using the help he has. It's Purcell, back all the way back to the goalkeeper, Adrian Fonset. Nanton will have done a lot of running into this game, holding on the midfield position quite well, central midfielder. As the rhythm section restarts behind us at the Arima Velodrome. Aaron Roberts, who has been holding down the right side, holding his own on the right side, doing quite well. Who would have had Shaquille Henry under some pressure many times in this encounter so far. A clearance. Tyrese Bailey, some nimble footwork. Good work by the Deportivo defense as Tyrese was looking to get a return ball from Joel Lewis. Deportivo just playing with the ball at the back. Very brave football and not looking to just kick the ball down to the Police half. But this is an attack of their own. Kezar playing it back. Nanton. Jeremiah Kezar. The referee doesn't like Just something, just making sure. So he will have to retake the throw. Police FC leading 2-0 with goals from Joel Lewis and Karim Freitas. Deportivo looking to draw level, but they have to pull back one first. They are 2-0 trailing. Jeremiah Keza with a cross. Not hard, no trouble for the goalkeeper front set. Good effort on the part of Deportivo. And they're looking for a way back into this game. Another cross, looking for Henry. But Fonset would come and just snuff out any bit of danger. Bailey. Good turn. Ezekiel Keza brought to ground. Salim Henry with the infringement. Ezekiel Keza must be hitting and cursing himself for the miss he had in the first half, where he got the ball in front of goal with just the goalkeeper alone to beat, but he was in two minds in the way he wanted to control the ball and allowed Cameron Purcell to win the ball. That's a long time ago. It's now 2-0, Police leading. Adrian Fonset settling the ball, getting ready to hit the goal kick. Richard Hurd must be a happy coach for Police. Purcell, Bailey, ball didn't bounce well for Bailey. Don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know why the defenders are trying to play with the ball on their feet and giving up the ball needlessly. It's something they would learn as the competition continues. So Police, as it stands, are on 3 points if this game should continue as it is, and they will draw level on points with Canupia FC, who beat Westport 4-1 on Friday evening. That was before Defence Force drawing with Terminex Lahokita Rangers, a goalless game. Wesley John looking to find Henry, the low number 9 for Deportivo. Nanton doing well in the middle of the park. Hutchinson getting past his man, doing quite well and brought to ground. The referee says nothing is wrong with that. His man, well, this is has a chance, but he plays it across the face of the goal. A chance here for Henry. Fonset was just late in getting there, and Henry missing that opportunity. Need to be more clinical and more lethal as a number 9, as a central striker. But Mark Ramdeen will get ready for the corner. Ezekiel Keza with the initial ball across the face of the goal. But Mark Ramdeen will hit this corner. Police getting the ball out from the back. They win the free kick. Joel Lewis winning the free kick for Police. Referees having a word with Freitas. This is the third game of the Ascension Tournament for 2022. Police and Fonset is now being shown a yellow card by the referee. The referee tells him to get back in his position as he summons the medics yet again, this time for Joel Lewis, who gets up on his feet. He walks gingerly in a bit of discomfort as we are looking at the rhythm section, providing us with some entertainment off the pitch as the 11 players, the 22 players I should say, 11 from each team, providing us with the entertainment on the pitch. Joel Lewis just getting some magic spray. Not sure how much of this spray would soak through the socks, the shin pads, as we are seeing some of the police staff, the backroom staff, as I would say, looking happy. They are leading 2-0, so they should be, as they are looking to get off with a 2-0 win, or even more if they can get. The ball falling to Luke Phillip. Luke Phillip plays the ball inside. The long ball wasn't that long. It wasn't that good either, as Police will try to get away. Freitas has a lot of room on his left. Now he gets some company. He uses his help. Nanton. Freitas looking to play the ball into. Freitas is getting it back. Another weak shot. Aaron Kennedy linking up well with Freitas, but Freitas' shot very tame. He had some tame shots this so far, but they can't fault him. He scored a brilliant second goal. Met that cross from Hutchinson to give Police a 2-0 lead in the first half. Mark Ramdeen looking to go through two men, very ambitious. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Adrian Fonset. Purcell plays it long. Jeremiah Kazar did his part, but good work. Had some support from the centre back. But the ball falling. So Deportivo has had problems getting the ball out. A shot coming in and a simple goal. The goalkeeper was in no man's land there for a simple goal. A third goal for Police in the 64th minute. Miguel Payne not happy as Police benefited from some poor defense, and especially Bailey getting his name on the score sheet. So goals from numbers 10, 11 and 12. The Police attacking trio of Tyrese Bailey getting his name on the score sheet finally. So Joel Lewis started it off, followed by Kareem Freitas and Tyrese Bailey scoring his goal. Police 3-0 comfortable leaders. Deportivo have to try to get back into this game somehow. They have 26 minutes to score 3 goals. That's without conceding any more, of course. Police FC, the superior of the two teams on paper, and they are showing it now on the pitch as well. Police are playing all the games, all the play right now. Dominating the game, dominating the play. You can sense a bit more confidence in their play. You can't blame them, they are leading 3-0. 2 goals in the first half. Joel Lewis and Kadeem Freitas, and then Therese Bailey giving them the 3-0 cushion in the second half. Mark Ramdeen for Deportivo. He has some support forward. He has 3 players, trying to get past 3 players from Police. He's brought to ground and loses the ball. He had a support at the center of the park, but he opted not to use it, but instead tried to beat 3 Police defenders. The Ascension Football Tournament, the first football tournament since the restart of sports. We had sports stopped in an effort to fight the novel coronavirus pandemic, the COVID-19. Sports recently restarted. And with the absence of a national league in terms of the Pro League, the Ascension Football has stepped in to provide the national players, the clubs of Trinidad and Tobago, with some competition where the national players, the local base, the national players can regain some level of match fitness. So national coach Angus Eve could look at more players, have more players at his disposal for the next round of games, for the next international window. Now, Police is making another change. Mikhail Gordon is getting ready to come in. He will come in for Joel Lewis, the goal scorer, who started things off in the first half. Deflected shot, beating Miguel Payne in the Deportivo's goal. So Joel Lewis had a good game. A lot of running, a lot of pressuring. So he would now leave the pitch after 67 minutes as he greets the incoming player, Mikhail Gordon, with the number 35 on his back. Ezekiel Keza beating back his 2 defenders with ease. Oh, not a good time to fall, but a shot, and the referee's whistle as the referee's assistant flag was up for offside. Fonsat asking a question. Hope he got his answer. The captain of Police. Very good kick. Finding Kennedy. Hutchinson. The nifty footwork. Salim Henry has shown what he can do with a ball with some clever footwork. Police have a lot of potential to go far into this tournament. Some good attacking options, good build-up to their play. Ramdeen looking to find his support. Luke Phillip, is that Luke Phillip? Straight to Fonsat. Fonsat has had an easy game so far, not much work to do other than getting a lot of back passes. Kennedy. Hutchinson with some nifty footwork as well. He has Keza for company, the 2 Kezas, but he wins a free kick as Keza Jeremiah Kaza committed the infringement. So Ezekiel Kaza joining Jeremiah Kaza. Of course, with names like Ezekiel and Jeremiah, you would know they would come from a spiritual family, a spiritual and a biblical background. Nanton with a free kick on the left side for Police. He will be aiming for that huddle of players in the penalty box. Deportivo has had their issues in getting rid of the ball in defense and getting clearance. Police with a dominant display. Another back pass for Funset. If it wasn't for the back passes, I don't think Funset would have got much touches of the ball. Just a couple saves and a couple punches. Once he had to pick the ball back out of his net, but it was offside in the first half. Mark Ramdeen into the box, falling to ground with no help of the defender. He's tried to get a shot off, cleared. Luke Phillip trying to get the ball into his left foot. The cross coming in, looking towards Henry but didn't reach him. Henry looking to find Ramdeen, but that ball has gone into orbit. Not a particularly good shot, but the idea was good because Luke Phillip, Shaquille Henry couldn't get the shot off. So when you finally got the shot off, at least he needed to be on target. So Police just have about 18 minutes to go to secure the 3-0 lead. Of course, goals from Joel Lewis, Kareem Freitas and Therese Bailey, the three players responsible for giving Police a 3-0 lead. A poor goal kick from Funset, uncharacteristically so, from the experienced goalkeeper. Another change for Deportivo. Jordan Riley is making his entrance into the team. Andre Pacheco, the experienced Andre Pacheco, will come off after 72 minutes. Jordan Riley will have 18 minutes to show what he can do. The medics will come, and the medics have had their fair share of work as well. They come to lend some assistance to yet another Police player as he's showing them his tie, as the other Police players would get some refreshments while listening to their coach, head coach Richard Hood, the experienced Richard Hood, who has done some national work with the women's team. The experienced Richard Hood. The Police support Rakim Kebi, who has had some attention from the Police medical staff and the medical staff. He's back on his feet, he's looking good, and as he re-enters the field of play. Deportivo will attack on the right, on the left, sorry. They are attacking the goal on the right. Aaron Roberts, who have had a very busy game. More work in the first half, especially when Deportivo were pressing, but Deportivo, some of the life has been snuffed out. It's a 3-0 lead for Police over Deportivo PF in the Ascension Football Tournament. It's match day 2 of round 1. Police well on course of joining Canupe FC on the top of the table with 3 points after the Canupe-based team beat Westford from the west of Trinidad 4-1. Westford making their debut in the tournament yesterday. Of course, they will be taking their games with a lot of lessons to be learned. This is Jordan Riley attacking on the right, looking to get a cross in, but Fonset struggles to handle the ball first time, but he does well to recover, as Jordan Riley making his contribution into the game since he has come on. And the second game yesterday evening saw the most successful team in local football history with the most league wins, Defence Force, with a goalless draw against La Hoquita Rangers, Terminex La Hoquita Rangers. So they are both on 1 point. So after this game, they will drop to 3rd place because Police will join Canupia on 3 points. So another change for Police. A double change. KB is coming off for Elijah Belgrave, and of course Marcus Shandul is coming on. So 2 more changes for Police as they try to get their fresh legs on to defend the 3-0 lead. Nice turn, trying to spread the game across on the left. Hutchinson has had a very good game. Hutchinson, he had the support. He tried to go inside for more support, but he had the support on his left. That's a bad pass. That's a bad back pass. And this is a chance. Oh my goodness. Shaquille Henry have had some chances in this game. He benefited from a bad back pass, rounded the goalkeeper, but Fonset did well to get him, to throw him off. Didn't keep his composure, Shaquille Henry. Jordan, as he passes Jordan Riley, he tried to rile up the team. Rounded his goalkeeper, didn't get the final radar right into the side netting for Riley. Not for Riley, sorry, for Shaquille Henry. As Riley is trying to encourage the team, Jordan Riley, since coming on. Must be disappointed with himself, Shaquille Henry. Salim Henry looking a bit discomforted, walking a bit gingerly, pulling the affected area. That will get some attention from the medical support. So Police with another attack, but snuffed out by the defense of Deportivo. No, Jordan Riley just giving up on his footing. Mark Ramdeen on the left for Deportivo, looking to find Shaquille Henry, but Fonset would come out of his line. Only a fast Luke Phillip, but a clumsy collision for the 2 Deportivo players, numbers 8 and 9, Luke Phillip and Shaquille Henry. The collision was a result of an infringement that would earn Deportivo a free kick. An interesting position outside of the box. Again, Fonset is making sure his wall is positioned exactly where he wants it. So several players around it, including Isaiah Hudson. the tall figure of Isaiah Hudson, but it will be struck by Henry, who sends this ball wide. Henry must be ruining his chances that he would have got during the game, as well as Ezekiel Keza, who got the ball on a golden platter in the first half, where he got the ball just in front of the goal with just the goalkeeper. Didn't know what to do with the ball. Another change for Police. Keyshawn Hutchinson is getting ready to join the team, and he will replace Salim Henry, who for the last couple of minutes have been discomforted by a knock. So Keyshawn Hutchinson will join his teammates as Fonset with a long clearance, the long goal kick. Nanton looking for some movement. Freitas looking to free, but defense of Deportivo would take care of that, knocking the ball off the Police player to win a throw. Police FC just have about 8.5 minutes to secure the 3-0 or the win. They are leading 3-0 at the moment. Mark Ramdeen, Luke Phillip. Another change this time coming from Deportivo. Akinola Gregory getting ready to come on to the park. And of course he will replace Isaiah Hudson. So Akinola Gregory would make his entrance for the Deportivo. So Deportivo, not to be confused with any of the Central American Spanish-speaking teams, based in Point Fortin. As Police with another break, but this time he pushes the ball too far ahead of him. No problems for the goalkeeper, Miguel Payne. But Police will control and maintain possession. Oh, tried a back heel, but back heel had no back. Henry, Keza trying to do too much as Luke Phillip brought to ground. A lot of individual play from Deportivo. Confident bunch of players. Akinola Greg, who just came on looking to find his teammate who is in an offside position. So Fonset, national goalkeeper, currently not in the setup. National team beat Barbados 9-0 last evening. And of course they will play Guyana again, so Fonset not being considered for these two games, so he will try to make himself, push himself into the radar of the national coach. Former Trinidad and Tobago midfielder Angus Eve. The throw. Jordan Riley with a 10 on his back has come on with a bit of spark since he has been injected into the game. Police FC, safe to say, after 84 minutes they should get full points, 3 points, as Kennedy getting ready for another Police throw. Hutchinson trying to find Kennedy again, but he found a Deportivo jersey. Luke Phillip looking to find Jordan Riley. He has one. He tried to go around his man, but with the size of his man to go around was difficult. Hutchinson, some nifty footwork, not getting him anywhere, as police will struggle to clear out, and they do after this effort. The one defender to beat, he couldn't. Another chance here, but Deportivo just got a gutsy performance from the defense, and still deciding to just play the ball with some confidence out of the back. Freitas on your screen, he scored the second goal for police in the first half. Luke Phillip evading the two police players. Kessa. Shaquille Henry looking for some movement. He finds Mark Ramdeen on the left. He has one to beat, goes to ground, does not beat the man, but he wins a free kick. So Mark Ramdeen, since he came on, he won a number of free kicks for Deportivo, who haven't really made any of the free kicks count. Maybe they should try to get this one so they would not leave the Arima Velodrome empty-handed. As Fonset again is looking to arrange his defense, his wall. See what, a four-man wall. Jordan Riley is behind this one. With the number 10 on his back, he will try to whip it in, find a Deportivo jersey. Mark Ramdeen is across the face. Fonsa just making sure his defense is positioned where he wants them. Riley, Fonsa punches out, not far. As police would finally, but still just to Henry. Henry with a cross, not dealt with properly. Ramdeen, Luke Phillip. Phillip has support, he doesn't use his support. Fell to Ramdeen. Ramdeen with the audacious shot just trickle wide of Fonset's goal. Ramdeen, who made a difference for Deportivo since his introduction in the second half. Deportivo, I must say, an interesting jersey, an interesting uniform. They may be losing the game, but certainly winning in the uniform department. As we see some of the players for the second game behind Fonset's goal, they are now leaving the warm-up routine, getting ready to go back. So they will come out for the second game of the doubleheader. Strong header from Keza. Luke Phillip. Jordan Riley pushes it forward. Nanton will play it back to the goalkeeper. Phillip trying to get a ball across on his left foot to Ramdeen. Mark Ramdeen looking to push the ball forward. He gets a return ball, but he goes to ground. Luke Phillip. No problems here for Fonset. We're in the 90th minute. Police has a 3 points in the bag. Deportivo PF with a brave showing. 3 minutes of added time. We'll see, so 3 more minutes for Deportivo PF to survive. Fonset not in any hurry for the goal kick. Strong header. Mark Ramdeen fall nicely to him. Ezekiel Keza didn't reach there in time, but he would win the throw in. Still enough time for Deportivo to get in one. Just one, so they can go home a bit satisfied. A cross from Jordan Riley. Would think he would get a touch. But Ezekiel Keza would try to get it in, but dealt with the police defense. Shaquille Henry trying to win the ball in the back. Just about 2 minutes to go before the referee would blow the whistle for the final time in this encounter. Police with goals from Joel Lewis, Kareem Freitas and Tyrese Bailey. They are leading 3-0 over Deportivo FC. Jordan Riley trying to find Jeremiah Keza, but the ball is falling for De Freitas, who got a bit of a push. A good turn from Alfred. Good nifty and nimble footwork from Jordan. A chance here for, oh my goodness, another chance go a begging for Deportivo. So they are getting the ball across into the box for Police, but not getting the final touches that they need. Hutchinson. Nanton. Good touch. All the way back to the goalkeeper and captain Fonset. Police just knocking the ball, but they knock it straight to Deportivo. Still looking for a 1 goal at least. Corbin turning in front of his left foot, his favored foot. Mark Ramdeen. Trying to find the men up in front. Jeremiah Keza playing it back across to the central defenders, and that's the final whistle from the referee. A 3-0 win for Police over Deportivo PF. Deportivo coming into this game with brave faces, but Police will be coming away 3-0 winners. Police will join Canupia FC on top of the table with 3 points. Deportivo will remain on 0 points with Westfort, Defence Force and the Terminex Lahokita Rangers. 1 point. Fonset, a happy captain, congratulates members of his team, and of course Deportivo for a brave showing, but a 3-0 win for Police over Deportivo PF. Just to look at some of the highlights in this, the second half. Hutchinson, some nimble footwork that he have done throughout the 90 minutes. Seeing the goal from Bailey, putting it past Miguel Payne in the Deportivo's goal. Was stood there helpless. That's Therese Bailey. This is Henry rounding the goalkeeper, but sending the ball straight to the side netting. Shaquille Henry, one of several chances he would have had for the game. Another team effort from him in this free kick. Mark Ramdeen in the second half. Since he came on, he was a thorn in the police's side. But all what they have to show for it is a 3-0 defeat. Police a 3-0 win as we take a quick look of the Arima Hospital. And it's Police FC 3, Deportivo PF 0.